Hey up everyone!
Hello.
So we've got Lee, the old man, aka granddad, stepdad. We've got the little one. What's your name? What's your name? As you know, I'm Sophie, aka Mama May.
I'm Oscar.
I'm Penny.
So, and Jasmine's taking photos in the background and making noise.
Video.
Oh, you're doing a video? Oh, brilliant. Jasmine's doing a behind the scenes video. Now, this is more about Oscar because we want to know, because we're very proud of him. He did his personal best today at Park Run.
Yeah.
What did you do it in?
I did it in 21 minutes and 41 seconds.
That's brilliant. And when did you...
Park Run.
And Jasmine did her first.
We all
Oh,
did
yeah,
it.
we all did
We
it.
all did it this morning, yes.
Yeah, we all did it, didn't we?
I ran.
But when did you start Park Run, Oscar?
2 years ago.
And what got you doing Park Run?
Well, I started doing a bit of jogging in my local area because I felt like I wasn't getting enough exercise and I thought running was good. And then one day, on the 1st of April 2016, my dad texted me saying, "Oscar, do you want to run 10 kilometres on Sunday?" And I said yes. And then I said April Fools because I assumed it was a joke, but then he said it wasn't. So I was thinking about it, still persuading me, and I thought, do you know, I've been trying to do a bit of running lately, and I thought maybe I should give a big run like this a go, because if I don't, I'll regret it. So I did. I gave it a try, and even though I hadn't done it such a big run like this before, and even though I hadn't even trained like the other 3 members of my family who did it, I beat all of them.
All right.
did it
Yeah,
in-
we were the 3 other members of his family who he beat without any training.
Some of us let him win just to make him feel good.
You were
Nonsense.
like a gazelle. It definitely comes naturally.
Yes, finish that in just over an hour, and since after then I've started doing the park runs, which are only half as long, and park runs, they've basically changed my life because I do them once a week, and since I've started doing them I've made friends as well, and I've also introduced Ashley lately to the park runs, and she enjoys them.
And who's Ashley?
My girlfriend. And then last week I went to Manchester with 3 of my friends from Park Run to do the Great Manchester Run, because we've got such good friends we could organise that together. So we did that.
Did you stay in Manchester?
No, we just went for the day. It was warm, but still, I did this one in under an hour, 54 minutes and 5 seconds.
That's really good.
How long was that, Oscar? How many Ks?
Again, that was 10k as well.
And what's it like? Because you used to not like having lots of people around and...
No, I don't normally, but on occasions like this I can cope. Well, it was a bit stressful at first, having to wait in the crowd, having to get out of it, having to push past people so I could get like towards the front. But once I was running properly, I was actually okay.
And what have you noticed the change in Oscar?
Yeah, I have noticed a massive change in Oscar because Oscar, I think it's fair to say you didn't have many interests, and you did very well because you live by yourself in a flat. You do your own shopping,
Yes.
cooking, cleaning, but you didn't have many friends.
No.
And so you spent a lot of time on your own.
Uh-huh.
And by going to Park Run in particular, the people there were very welcoming,
Yes.
and you started to have friends that are actually probably your first set of friends that don't have special needs.
That's right. Trying to think it's better having friends, people who are ordinary as well as people who have special needs.
Yeah, it's still good to have your old friends and new friends with special needs.
Yes, these are people.
You're not defined then.
No, these are people who don't fall out with me like I've had people that did that most of my life at school and so much.
And I guess it's difficult to manage sometimes when other people have got other complex needs as well.
Yes.
But I found today as well, because I was a bit worried about all the crowds, because I don't like all those people. But for runners, normally runners I find really po-faced and serious, but everyone was really supportive, and it was quite a nice atmosphere, wasn't it? There were loads of families, and it wasn't as massive on time and stuff. It was, I thought it was really good.
Lots of people with children in buggies and dogs. Yeah.
Yeah, and it's all totally free.
Yeah.
It's amazing. And it's funded by organisations, support it for their advertising or whatever, but there's only a little bit. And and it's in loads and loads of countries around the world.
When are we finished?
Do you think you'd like to go to another country and do parkrun?
Absolutely, that would be a very interesting change.
Yeah, where would you like to do it?
Where would I? Do you know, that's a good question. Where? Well, I'm going to Spain this year, but that looks like one country where they don't have any park runs. But I know there's some in France, there's some in America, Australia.
They have it in Malaysia.
I think they've just recently had one in Malaysia, yes. South Africa, Norway, Sweden, Finland.
Can I ask you another question about park run? Because there are times that you don't always run. So what do you do when you're not running?
Oh yes, every now and again I have a break from park run, but I help out by marshalling instead. So then that way I don't have to run, but I can still go to the park run and take part, cheer people on, and then everybody can get to know who I am.
And what jobs do you do when you're marshalling? What is it you do?
I basically clap and just shout for people, just tell them they're doing good running and just keep going a bit.
Keep going, yes. And let them know which way to go?
Yes.
Because yours is difficult, your one, because you have to go around it twice or 3 times, don't you?
Yes, Ashley got confused when she started.
I did as well.
I nearly got confused today as well.
Tell you what, park run. For park run, you want Goldilocks weather. That means you want not too warm, not too cold, not rainy, just clouds.